She hosted some of the open mics, didn't you, at the International Poetry Festival?
I co-hosted with Mike. Thank you. I co-hosted with Mike the Adult Slam on Thursday, and we had featured people that came up, and other people voted. And yes,
Very nice.
Yes.
She's a performance artist and a poet and a singer. Janet Kuypers.
Yeah! She's all right.
Most business are all left.
I'm like that.
I mean, I know I'm tall.
You're so tall.
I know. All right, I'm gonna have to do this. It wasn't really my fault. I mean, I think we don't have enough to deal with in our regular lives, and they just keep piling all this sexism crap on us. And they expect us not to get angry about it because we're taught to deal with it all of our lives. Well, maybe this guy was just a straw that broke the camel's back or something. Maybe he's just another rapist. Maybe he was just some drunk guy who thought that he could do whatever he wanted with me because he was the man and I was a girl, or just something he could just use or whatever. But it does matter, though. It matters to me. What you have just heard is the tiniest of snippets from a monologue short story. I am honored that not tomorrow, but the next time Kick Butt Poetry Spoken and Heard will be running, August 23rd, I will be a feature there.
Yeah.
And I have opted to read a short story called Crazy, and you just heard the tiniest of excerpts from it. And I have, sorry. And I'm going to share with you one long poem, but I'm going to do, I think Robin liked these, so I'm going to have to do this. My little Twitter poems that say, a poet in a cafe sees dead ancestors.
That's good.
Ghosts, stop haunting me. So yeah, just, that theme from a poem. This is one poem that I wrote a while ago, and it happens to be in this book, Give Me the News. It was part of my revealed and partial nudity series. We also released them as a bunch of mini books in case somebody didn't want that whole book, I guess. But since I have a copy and it's bigger, I'm going to read it from this page. This is a poem that is called You've Left Me on Siesta Beach. I think I heard a singer talking about somebody that was dying, and I'm like, that's really just an inappropriate way to do it. I'm going to come up with a better story than what they did, in my opinion. So I came up with this one, You've Left Me on Siesta Beach. Got a hotel overlooking Siesta Beach to see you. And it was all about sand and sun and fun when we were together. But after spending all night on the beach with you last night, we argued and I screamed at you to leave me alone as you stormed away. I couldn't tell if you were defiant or dejected when you left me at 4 a.m. But when I got back to my hotel overlooking the beach, I couldn't sleep. I called your cell at 5 a.m. It jumped to your voicemail. At 6, I heard sirens, so I looked out my hotel window overlooking the beach and saw the lights and 2 ambulances and a crowd circled at the shoreline. My God, I thought, it was just an argument. He'd be okay, we'd be okay. It can't be you. So I grabbed my phone and my keys and I ran to the elevator. I stepped inside and heard 2 people talking about the unfolding news. I heard, they found a man washed up on the beach. He wasn't in swim clothes and he had no life vest on, so they think he committed suicide.
Whoa.
So I ran out of the elevator, and as soon as those doors opened up, I ran and I sprinted to the beach. At the edge of the crowd, I dialed your number again. And again, no response. I glanced to my right, saw the EMTs with a gurney and a zipped body bag. I ran toward the body bag. A policeman stopped me. I begged. I said, I may know the victim. So he brought me over to the EMTs. They said the man had no identification. I gulped, and I said, I may know him. And they looked at each other, and they told me to be prepared when they opened the bag. I braced myself, and they slowly unzipped the bag, and I looked at his face. He was bloated for being in the water so long. He was pale from no blood circulating, and his eyes were wide open. I mean, it's not like the movies where an actor can press their fingers over the dead's eyes and the eyes just stay closed. So, they even used to put coins over the eyes of the dead in the old days, so his eyes were wide open. I stared back at that vacuous stare, then turned away. I don't know this man, I told the EMTs, and they asked me if I was sure. People look different when they die out in the water like this, they told me. And I said, that's not his eye color, as I walked away. And now I wonder what really died that day, since I never heard from you again.
Oh,